saves them. Okay? Only if they turn around. If they turn around one step, heaven will come to them 99 steps. It's a time of grace, but it's not extended forever. It can be postponed for a while on the intervention of good people, spiritual people, loving people like yourself, like your brother and sister here, praying for grace for other people. Yes, it could be extended for a while, postponed for a while, so that they have a chance to turn around. But it cannot be extended forever. It's very sad for people who are not educated about this, and have been told oppositely. That's why I feel sorry for the people. They don't know what they're doing.
Vegetarianism and religion.
The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that in the beginning of creation God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings of some aspects of health and healing. Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra.
Cao Dai, the most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes. I am come to end for sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism.
Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adilila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been especially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutra Kritanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field, tract of the quiet way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure, the supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great, compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now. There are some reports that people are listening. from Global Conservation Organization, WWF, World Wildlife Fund, states that although the average Briton uses only 150 liters of water per day for activities such as drinking and washing, the indirect or virtual water used through food and textile purchases brings the average up to 4,645 liters per day. So much of this hidden amount is coming from meat consumption. Now that, meat, wonderful, wonderful. I mean, some, yeah. I wish the whole world just say the word veg, yeah. Let's say just one word that we like very much, the magic word, veg. Every time we take photo, say veg, you know. Please, veg. So much of this come from meat consumption, I told you, yeah? With the meat and dairy lifestyle using some 5,000 liters of virtual water per day versus a vegetarian diet's use of around 2,000 liters. I think it's less. Less vegetarian and more for the meat. But they just, calculate approximately. These findings are supported, mark this, by another report commissioned by, mark this again, UK Prime Minister Gordon Brown, which recommends reduced consumption of meat and dairy for personal and environmental health. I told you so. No, truly, when I read this, I was so happy. Finally, somebody did something. I think he's so brave. Prime Minister. We support him. Hoorah! Hoorah! Yeah, I'm going to write him a thank you letter. All of you, the Britain, write him. Thank you. He's so brave. I love this guy. Oh, such a good guy. Who would believe it? He even recommends reduce the consumption of meat and dairy even for personal and environmental health. Wow. He probably is the first prime minister ever said this openly. He's a cool guy, hey? So cool. Such a good news like this, huh? Beautiful. This report, commissioned by British Prime Minister Gordon Brown. My God, this is the best thing he ever done to his soul and his country and his world. Bravo, applause. Yeah. The report even, commissioned by him, by His Excellency, Prime Minister, even point out the known health risks of consuming meat and dairy, which include, cardiovascular disease, cancer disease, illness, and even death from contaminated meat products. The report also highlights livestock's significant contribution to global warming. Wow. All right. Look like we have hope.